Hello and welcome to Lesson 6, page 47. This is the song titled I Can Run Fast in the Pre-Level 1 book. So today I'm starting on page 45 just to give you a visual of what we need to learn to play our new song today, but you're welcome to be on page 47 while I review this. So students, today we're going to be learning a brand new symbol which will also lead us to learn a brand new note called E flat. And we're going to use the note E that we already know to help us to find it. So, looking up top, this little symbol right here, it probably to you looks like a little lowercase b, right? Almost looks like a little letter B. And this little letter B symbol is called a flat symbol, okay, or a flat sign. And for short, we can just call it a flat, okay? So a flat can be put next to our notes, and it makes it a different note on our piano. So instead of just regular E now, when I see the flat symbol right up next to it, that means it's called E flat. And E flat, as you can see in our picture, is the second black key in the group of two black keys. I'm going to play one right now for you. There's our note E flat. But that isn't always the best way to remember which key E flat is, that it's the second black key in the group of two. Let's talk about why it's the second black key in the group of two. And there's a fun trick I like to remind students of when they're first learning about the flat symbol. And it's about having a flat tire. If mom or dad's car has a flat tire, then here's my little tire picture. It looks more like an eyeball, but I'm not known for my drawing skills. But if we have a nice round tire, let me try again. Here's a round tire that goes on our car, and it was flat. What happened to the tire? The air will have gone out of the tire, causing it to go down and get lower. Well, the flat symbol does the same thing. It makes notes go down. And you might be thinking, hey, that kind of looks like the note is going up. But remember, down on the piano is to the left. When we move to the left, we are going down. When we move to the right, we are going up. Okay? So if you can't remember where E flat is, or any flat note, first look at the name of the note, E. Okay, well, I know that under a group of two black keys, E is the 1, 2, 3, third white key. But remember, it's telling me to find the note E flat. So I'm going to go down to the next closest key, from E down to E flat, okay? And that's how I found E flat. See if you can find 3 different E flats on your piano. And I'm going to find some different ones. Here's one E flat for me. See, here's the note E, our third white key under the group of two black keys, and I go down to E flat. This is to help us practice with our new notes, and I'm going to find another E flat in my group of two black keys. And how about one more E flat? I'm going to go up here. Here's my 1, 2, 3 E, go down to E flat. That's how I find it. There's E flat again. Very nice. So we found our new note, E flat. And I'm going to be using the E flat right near middle C, students, for our song. Okay. Well done on finding E flat, because we are going to need it for our new song, I Can Run Fast. Okay, so let's look at the notes in the top right corner of our book, and it says we need C, D, and E flat. And it's not written on this piano, actually, in this song, but we're also going to need E in this song. So we're going to need E and E flat. And so that's going to be our job for learning this song today, is when do we play regular E, which they also call E natural, or when do we play E flat, okay? And by the end of our song today, we're going to be masters with that note. So we need 4 notes in this song. This is the most we've ever needed so far. So taking a look at our pianos, there's a couple different things we can do. Sometimes when we need lots of notes like this, it's nice to use 2 hands. So I'm actually going to use this fingering today with 1 finger in my left hand on C and 2 fingers in my right hand on D and E. And we also need E flat, remember. But what I'm going to do is when I need it, I'm just going to reach up to play it with the same finger that's covering D. So we're allowed to move our hands, okay? So it's right in between, or you can use this finger. So this is the hand position I'm going to use. C, D, E, and E flat I'll reach up to. And if we did it in order, really it would be C, D, E flat, E. Okay, there's all of our notes. Very good. Now a couple of other options. You could use 3 fingers, like you're showing me the number 3, to play C, D, E, and just again reach up to that E flat with whichever finger you'd like when you need it. If you're using a 5-finger pattern already, if you're doing that this early in the book, good for you. And you could put your thumb on C, 2nd finger D, 3rd finger E flat, 4th finger E. It's a little bit of a tricky hand position, a little advanced, but wanted to mention it in case you're using it. But again, I'm going to do the 1 and 2. Remember, you can switch that around. And same with your 3 fingers. You can switch that around, okay? So we can cover all of the notes. Could do 1 and 3. Look how many different combinations we have, okay? I want you to do what's best for you. Here's 3 fingers, and here's 3 fingers is our 2 basic ones. Okay, so now that we know which notes we're going to need and how to cover them, let's do a little practicing playing the notes in our song, C, D, E, or E flat. So I'm going to say a note, and I want you to play a note with me. 1, 2, me, then you. Play a C, and hold it. Play a D. How about an E flat? And how about an E? Now a C. How about E? How about E flat? And a D. And finally a C. Great job. I am feeling warmed up on our notes. I'm sure you are too. Let's start to take a look at I Can Run Fast line by line. In line number 1, we have a lot of walk notes, but I'm going to break this up into 2 4-beat patterns before we get started. So we'll call this the first half and this the second half of the first line. Okay? So looking at the first half, we have 4 walk notes. So for our rhythm for that, it's going to sound like walk, 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 walk. Let's clap that together. 1, 2, here we go. Walk, 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 walk. Great job. And now we have to look at the notes we're going to need. Looks like we need C, D, E, and then back to C. Okay. So one thing I like to do to practice sometimes before we play it in time at a steady beat is to just play the notes that we're going to need in the line so my fingers get used to knowing which finger goes where. Let's do that together. Get in your hand position. And let's play a C together and hold it. That's the first note we're going to need. Now let's play a D together and hold it. Okay, how about an E. And then let's go back to C. All right, so there's the notes that we're going to need. C, D, E, C. So now we're ready to try it at a steady beat. Let's go nice and slow together, those 4 walk notes. 1, 2, here we go. Play C, D, E, C. Nice work. We finished the first half of the first line, and now looking at the second half, let's look at our rhythms. We have walk, walk, and hold for 2. So remember that sounds like this. Walk, walk, hold for 2. Let's clap that together just to practice. 1, 2, clap it, go. And walk, walk, hold for 2. Very nice. So 2 walk notes and a half note for 2 beats. And let's look at our notes. We have C, D, and did you catch it? It looks like we have our first E flat in the song. So again, the notes we're going to need are C. Let's play a C together. Let's go ahead and play the notes together. Let's get back in our hand position and play a C, because we're going to need a C for the second half, and a D. And how about an E flat now? All right, there's the notes we're going to need. Let's play the second half of this line at a steady beat together. 1, 2, here we go. Play C, D, E flat for 2 and off. Excellent work. We've just completed the first line. And I want you to notice something. The rhythm pattern is the same for the whole song. Maybe you already saw that, but it's all these walk notes and then a half note at the end of each line. How many walk notes in total? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walk notes and then a half note at the end of the line. So now let's try to play all of line number 1, and then we'll give line number 2 a try. Okay, line 1. Hands ready. 1, 2, here we go. Play C, D, E, C, C, D, E flat for 2 and off. Way to go on finishing up line number 1. And taking a look at line 2, it's very similar to line 1. Look, our first 4 beats, our 4 walk notes are C, D, E, C. Well, hey, that's the same thing as what we had up top. But next, we just get 3 Ds in a row. D, D, D for 2. I think that this is even easier than the first line. So let's try line number 2 all the way through. Hands ready in position for line 2. 1, 2, line 2, play. Play C, D, E, C. Now D, 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 D for 2 and off. Great work. And moving on down to line number 3, it looks like we have the same exact pattern of rhythms and notes as line number 1. And as always, we are going to play it for the extra practice. So let's get our hands ready in position. Here we go. 1, 2, line 3, 2, and off. Fantastic job, and we are now at the last line of our song, line number 4. And then we'll get to our full performances of I Can Run Fast. And line number 4, we still have the same rhythm pattern, 6 walk notes and our half note for 2 beats. But it looks like the notes have changed just a little bit. We have 2 E's, then 2 D's, then 3 C's. So, first we'll play E, E, then it just moves down to a D. D, D, and then down to a C. C, C, C for 2. So E, D, and C for that last line. Let's get our hands ready for line number 4 and try it at a nice, slow, steady beat. 1, 2, line 4, play, play. E, E, D, D, C, C, C for 2, and off. Great, and we are ready for our full performances of I Can Run Fast. Let's go to the beginning of the song, and we are going to try this at a nice, slow, and steady beat together. Hands in position. Let's get ready for line number 1. 1, 2, here we go. And C, D, E, C, C, D, E flat for 2. Line 2. C, D, E, C, D, D, D for 2. Line 3. C, D, E, C, C, D, E flat for 2. Last line. E, E, D, D, C, C, C for 2, and off. Great work on your first full performance of I Can Run Fast, and let's try it one more time from the beginning at a slightly faster speed. And remember, you can always come back to this when you're ready. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. C, D, E, C, C, D, E flat for 2. Line 2. C, D, E, C, D, D, D for 2. Line 3. C, D, E, C, C, D, E flat for 2. E, E, D, D, C, C, C for 2, and off. Congratulations on completing the song I Can Run Fast, and I will see you on the next lesson.